What is going on, guys? It is your boy Redstick, and I am back with another episode of How to Win Warzone. I'm sorry about this one. The audio, I don't know what happened to it. It just got messed up. But this is a win. It's a pretty high kill win, so I feel like I had to post it. As you can see off the rip, I grab a bounty at this fire station, and then I hear guys. I know you guys can't hear, but I hear like guys like all around me, so I'm trying to like take them out before I move over to the bounty. I hear a guy like right outside, like on like the roof area, and I go to like challenge him, and I'm like, oh shit, he's right there, and he fucking snipes me. I'm like, damn, he had a sniper. So I go into the gulag, and obviously I'm gonna win the gulag. This I remember this gulag was close. Like I almost lost it. Like I think it was a super, like the dude in the gulag was pretty sweaty. He's a good player, and if I hadn't won this gulag, then I wouldn't have won this game. But yeah, so good. I think it was a good fight in the gulag. Honestly, I think it was, this person was a good player. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and like push up. I hear him. He comes like around me right here. Actually, it wasn't that close of a fight. I thought it was a lot closer than that, but okay. So I spawn on the other side of the map, from where my stuff is. So I'm going for like another bounty, and I'm gonna run into this building, and pick up this bounty. And I see that the bounty is close to me, like relatively close. So I'm just looting for the, like, get the best gear that I can, because I don't have loadout, and I'm thinking at this point that my bounty very likely has loadout. So I grab I grab this Victus, and then on the way there, I believe I trade out the Victus for like a Holger 26, I think. But yeah, I think I'm about to grab this the Hummer right here, and hear like another box up there, so I run to go get it. And this is where I get a respawn pack, and then I get a Holger 26, and I'm like, all right, cool. Now I'm in business, and then I find a gulag kit. So now I'm like, I have multiple lives in this game, right? I've already had one gulag. I have a respawn kit, and I have another gulag kit. So I have another chance at the gulag, and I have a free life. So, and like once I see that the bounty's poached, I'm like, okay, I know there's a guy over here. And then I see that crate falling, and I'm like, okay, must have been a most wanted. Very likely that the most wanted does not have loadout at this point. So right now I noticed that I do have enough money for loadout, and I'm like, okay, I can see those guys on the radar. I'm going to go and buy my loadout, and then I'm going to get into a position and like hold them out the zone right quick. So that's exactly what I do. I grab my loadout, and then I'm like, I can beat these people with this Holger, with this ground loot Holger. I don't need to like throw my loadout yet. I saw the guy over there. I see him. I don't get any shots on, and I make it across to this roof. I know that he's still like on the run, right? I see him. I YY out of that reload, and he doesn't have anywhere to go. I take him out. I throw my loadout. This is probably one of the bigger mistakes I think I made in this game, is I went for this dude's gear. I went for this dude's shit. Which was a mistake. And then I go for my loadout. I probably should have went for my loadout. Because what's going to happen is now I'm going to realize that I have enough money to like, I'm like, oh, I could go to the buy station and get some stuff. Like after I hit this box, I'm like, oh, okay, I could run back to the buy and get some stuff. Well, the gas is about to start coming. So instead of using this 6,000 right here to buy a UE, I am going to use the 6,000 and I'm going to buy a fucking gas mask. But I do get the UE right here out of this crate, but I could have gotten more than one. So I end up buying, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just buy a gas mask. And I honestly almost do not make it out right here. Probably should have took that vehicle. But I make it out the gas, and now I'm going toward the zone, and I'm gonna just drop my gas mask. I believe I'll just drop it or whatever. There we go. Yeah, and just drop it, and I go back for that money. I don't think I even picked it up though. I see that guy taking the zip, and then I just grab the Hummer and I start pushing toward the circle. I'm like, okay, let's get toward the circle. And right now we're on 3 kills. And I'm normally pretty aware that there's people around these fire stations. So I'm just trying to be quick. I'm going to catch the zip. And I'm going to go and do a recon contract. So I'm gliding over toward the recon contract, trying to kind of figure out where people are. I see there's a guy behind me on the radar. I'm figuring that there's going to be a lot of people in this area. So I fight in this area for a while. And honestly, I did not see the recon contract right there. And then when I realized, I'm like, oh shit, let me turn around. I'm like, I'm looking for it. And now I find it. Okay. So now I'm making my way toward the recon contract. I see that I'm on UAV. I know there's people around. Okay, there's a guy like right here in front of me, and I know that he's like higher than I am. I see the arrow above his head. So I'm like keeping this guy in mind as I'm like moving toward this contract, right? Push up, grab up to the roof, and instead of starting the contract, I look for the player. And while I'm doing it, I'm marking another recon contract. And instead of like just sitting there, I start like looking for the guy. I'm like, okay, where is this fool? And I start, grabbing some more nades and stuff because I'm like, I'm going to need that. I see the guy. He gets behind this thing and I hit him with a nade. And honestly, I should have pushed him as soon as I threw that other nade. But this guy is slippery. This guy right here is slippery, right? He's a good player. You could tell. You could tell that dude. He's like, I'm getting away. I'm getting away. We're on 4 kills. I'm seeing what this dude has. He has smoke. I hear another player. I know you guys can't tell, but I hear another player. I kill him. Now we're on 5. We're going to grab his gas mask here, grab his portable radar. Now I know there's nobody else really around me. I grab this munitions, and now I'm like, okay, it's time to get this contract done. I see the truck. I'm like, okay, there's a guy riding around in a truck. Cool. So I think I decide to take some shots at the truck. And in the meantime, I'm like, all right, this guy, we're just going to get out of here and do this next contract. But when I land on this contract, I don't think I ever do this contract. I'm not sure. There's like so many players. There's a guy right there on that roof. Grab the PA. hear another guy. This is a hell of a fight. This fight is sick. Like, I don't know where these people are. I just know that there's people all around me right now. Take out that guy. We're on 6 kills. Reload. If I jump down right there, I probably kill that fool. And this is when I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. Like, I was super weak. But I have a redeploy. We're on 7 kills. And this is when I'm like, all right, I have plenty of money. I have plenty of money. I can buy everything I need. So I'm going to land on this buy. And then I'm like, oh shit, there's people here. There's people here. There are people here. All right. And instead of taking the fight, I don't have any plates. I just hop in the Hummer. And I'm like, all right, where's another buy station? Let me just get to somewhere else. Like, I got to get away from here. So I zoom out. I'm like, all right, man, I need to get to another buy station. And I end up deciding to go to this one. Oh, wow, that's some lag, huh? That's crazy. All right, so this is when I'm going to buy my UAV. I'm going to buy a plate, an armor box, and a gas mask, and then spend the rest of my money on plates. I'm throwing out my loadie. Go ahead and get more grenades. At this point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take this zip and get more into the zone. So I pick up a trophy system, and I thought maybe that other one was the one of that new thing that lets you like breathe in the gas or whatever. There's a guy in that building. I throw a nade in there, and the nade gets the down, and then I see this guy, and I'm like, oh shit. And this kill right here wins me the game. Literally 1 HP. Now we're on 9 kills. Guy looking at me. Guy still looking at me in the back. I'm like, I gotta get away. Not sure where the guy is. up taking him out. We're on 10. Throw a smoke. And I slide under him. Turn around. Take him out. We're on 11. And for a minute here, I thought about switching loadouts. Like, I thought about going to my free loadout guy right there. And I'm being super careful with this guy because I see he has a snipe. And I decided to push him. I only hit him like twice. Now he's trying to airstrike me. I move away. Same guy, I think, with the sniper right there. And I'm in a pretty good spot right here, so I'm just trying to get info. And at this point, I start taking shots at people, and then I start kind of, you'll see. Guy with the riot shield. I'm like, all right, no open slots or anything, so I might as well take plates. Same guy with riot shield, probably. I see the sniper. Just to let him know I'm there. Still looking for the guy with the riot shield. See this guy pushing out the gas. I'm just like, I'm getting shots on people. I see this guy. RPD in our way. I end up killing him. We're on 12. Somebody's looking at me. And right now I'm rotating. I'm rotating early. But I hear somebody, like I think I heard somebody around me. Yeah, guy right behind me. And then I figure out that he's behind me and below. I see him. But I'm getting looked at from my right. Now I'm from behind. So I go ahead and take him out. Quick. Reload. I realize that there's only 3 people left at this point. And I see that guy over there by the tree. And I'm like, okay, are these guys going to fight each other? I see this guy. Take some shots at him. He knows where I am. Those guys, like, I'm kind of hoping that they fight. And now I see it's a 1v1. I see him right here. Pop a couple shots on him. I throw a smoke. I throw a nade. I throw another nade. The nade gets a hit, so I decide to start pushing. And I basically catch that guy plating, and that's the win. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.